What's good, everyone? Welcome back for another session and showcase. For those that have been around the channel for a while, you will know that I do have very fond emotions or feelings about this unit because you have seen this guy at 100% potential before. However, I've had this in the archives for several months now, but I have never actually showed this unit at 100% potential along with the max level links like you're seeing right there. On top of that, I was a big enough idiot to assign skill orbs for this unit for whatever reason, but yeah, I actually did think about this as to why this unit is one of my favorite troll units of all time in Dokkan Battle, and it actually makes sense. After thinking about it spontaneously, I realized my very first video on YouTube was related to the Boss Rabbit or Monster Carrot event on Dokkan Battle, so I don't know, maybe subconsciously there was a lot of fond memories about it to where it's, you know, I basically just fully embrace this unit, but that's really the only logic I can apply in terms of why I like this unit so much. Honestly, the unit is pretty trash with 100% potential, level 10 links, and skill orbs assigned, so you know, like the numbers you're seeing right now, it's quite low even from a free-to-play standpoint. You're looking at potentially, you know, some of the units available right now that are more newer in terms of release dates that are hitting, you know, at the very minimum 1 million plus in attack stats, and let alone defensive, you know, abilities being pretty good. So yeah, I'm a little bit of a knucklehead. For those that have been around the channel for a while, you kind of know my Jekyll and Hyde mentality when it comes to, you know, certain units that I do like that are they're obviously very good, but my alter ego is quite an idiot, for a lack of better words, I would say. I mean, there are units that I have not only rainbowed out, but level 10 linked out and everything, and to be honest with you, it is absolutely a waste of time. But for me, it's not necessarily the case because I don't know, it's just funny as hell to me. That's the only logic I can apply to it, and logic is probably not even the right word for it, because you know, these types of units, to be 100% real with you, there's close to a 0% likelihood that these guys will get a Dokkan Awakening. I mean, there are far better units in the game that Bandai or Akatsuki will prioritize in terms of, you know, Dokkan Awakening the units and make them better. This is one of the, you know, bottom of the barrel type units, but I guess that's really what it comes down to for me. Is I do like units in the Shadow Realm and try and, you know, bring them back to the light a little bit. So yeah, I kind of went off on a long introduction for the unit, but you know, I gotta give respect when respect is due. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of the reason behind it. But similar to all the formats in the past when it comes to showcases, let's just go ahead and talk about the unit on a high level. So again, this is the Extreme Intelligence type Monster Carrot unit. You know, the title, you know, says all you need to know. The boss's signature move. You know, don't fuck around with this guy. He will carrot your ass. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, leader skills, intelligent type, HP and defense increase of 50%. The super attack will cause extreme damage and also a rare chance to stun the enemy. I think the rare chance actually equates to a 20% chance, and then also with the passive, medium chance to stun the attacked enemy. So that actually does increase your chances of stunning. That is a 30% chance to stun attacked enemy for one turn based on the passive skill. So, you know, along with the super attack, I did kind of factor in both of those attributes and focused a little bit more toward additional attack. Not that it's ever going to be a benefit down the road or anything, but just, you know, just from a structural standpoint of how the unit's built, I ended up going with that mix. Now, in terms of links, and this unit did benefit a little bit from the link skill level, you know, implementation. So Brainiacs is going to be at level 10, attack and defense increase 15%. Coward is going to be key +2 and chance of performing a critical hit increase by 5%. More than meets the eye is attack and defense increase of 10%. Incredible Adventure is key +3, attack and defense increase 7%. And Guidance of the Dragon Balls is attack increase 20% and chance of performing a critical hit increase of 7% as well. So he does have some built-in chances of critical hit increase, likelihood. So, my crit levels are pretty low. I did kind of get it at least to, I think, level 10 based on assigning skill orbs, which is honestly a huge waste. Even though I only, assigned like level 1 or level 2 or 3, whatever the case was. But, look, this is a very, very important unit in my deck, so I'm willing to do that. So that's all there is to say. Now, in terms of categories, it's Dragon Ball Saga, Terrifying Conquerors, and also the Earthlings category. So for this one, I basically went with the best approach that I could think of, which is Terrifying Conquerors / Transformation Boost, and basically built a team around just maximizing the unit's ability to increase attack and defense. So that's pretty much the takeaway with that. At 100% potential, you're looking at the following stats. HP will be 10,936, attack is 9,580, and defense is 7,181. 12 key multiplier is 125% for this unit as well. And just for additional trivial information, this unit came out on March 23rd of 2017. So it's been a very, very long time since this unit's been out, and honestly, the skill sets and leader skill and whatnot kind of suggest how old this unit actually is. But again, being this unit as the content theme of my very first YouTube video, I couldn't figure out for the longest time why I love this unit so much, and I think in a sense that probably makes the most logical sense to me, along with just this unit being essentially based on a gag character from the Dragon Ball Saga, segment of the Dragon Ball universe. So I think it's more or less just combination of all those different factors that led to why I like the unit so much. But in terms of the overall team building for this unit, I did link this guy up predominantly with the LR Demon King Piccolo, just because they do share certain links, like obviously the Incredible Adventures and Guidance to the Dragon Ball. I think there might be another one potentially, but Kid Buu, the physical type Kid Buu, does share the More Than Meets Eye link skill. So along with Kid Buu providing that massive boost of attack and defense of 50% along, as long as your HP levels are 80% or above, you can also get that attack and defense increase of 10% along with that. So overall, my assessment is this: do not replicate what I'm doing unless you just simply like doing stuff for shits and giggles, like I tend to do when I go into an idiotic state of mind. But that's really one of the things that makes it fun about playing the game, is you kind of have to figure out different ways of how you enjoy it, right? I mean, you can't only just go through all the units, the best units in the game, and just focus on them. You got to give these types of guys a little bit of attention every now and then. So trust me, I have an arsenal of shitty units that I have literally went through the level 10 link system with, and along with this being archived for several months, I do have quite a few left over in my archive as well. So maybe eventually at some point I'll post them, but for the time being, I hope you enjoyed the 100% showcase and max level links for the Boss Rabbit, one of my favorite units in the game. Alright, with that being said, I appreciate you guys watching the video, and until next time, I'll catch you guys later.